that you are better than somebody else, because we came to this planet Earth with nothing, and we will leave the same planet Earth with nothing. So be humble, and never have the mindset that you are better than someone else. And opede me pese me kan say enwene say emma wadwene emma wotrim po enkasa nkyerɛ say wo sene obi ana wo sene obi wo ye nipa bi asabe wo de wo sene obi a bia wo sika de wo sene obi, but unye nipa ensensa nipa ubetimi enya sika asene obi, ubetimi enya agyapade asisi adan betimi nankura be ohani echire edu ani echire amanfo kasa abayi ubetimi atode ope latest car afrika ne aye ebia woni ni pa odi kan obetobi ubetimi awon sase e won kran ha nyina bi brono bia wasase ebetimi abasa wo Agyapade in all the 16 regions, and I'm po Agyapade ewo ewiase afana baby, but emma utrimu nya wo de se oye nipa esene obi. So be humble, because asase so e bai no ye ba no sapan na ye konso a kwatre kwasa na de beko utriye ya ena usi utubi a wato ene ye de be hyewo utriye ya ukonya busua pani bia ne trimo odin a saa atade no kro beje so obehye utriye ya ene bia wabɔ brenti odan bia wasi obepese bia yensie odan no mu baako ebia wona nkra be edu no utie ya enti abrabom no ahobrase emanipa enkanko je ene hantan yemfa mobra enti emma utrimu nya ode emma onwene se emma unsusu se ana sebi onfa ne se mesene obi ana uye nipa esene obi emoja ewo umu no saa moja na bi ena wo mimu se wo hwene ewa so a obi so obi ena da so no mo justice afo. Be humble and never think that you are better than anyone else. We all leave this world with nothing. Aseme mo du pa aseme da we emu odu na this is the war ason no wo Kristo su no wo trimu popa no wo ahobrase su ena de mekan obeti ase enti memfa nche wo trimu da ena anwene da se uye nipa sen obi unye nipa nsen unua no wanyine si obi a anu nche se uye nipa sen no ompaboa ye fesen me dia anu nche se uye nipa sen me ana wo mpaboa dodo a anu nche se uye nipa sen me mejira hai menye nipa nsen wa ohweme emoja wo me nipaduam saa moja na bi na wo se me shatade a onso hyebi se media ni ye fekura sen wa menye nipa ensen o te o se me bere me ho ase enti wo hweme no pe ya ma hobrase eni wani mu kan e wo bi bia mu be bia wo bia no bere ho ase enye se wo de oda air condition no bi da mpapa dan mu dabi say okwasu kotwe adaka ewo 37 mu a okwasu kotwe adaka ewo kwalebu mu a okwasu kotwe adaka ewo all the hospital menche mortuary enipa deda hono a ya bram ya odi o masambram hono ebi sen ebi mu kura bu mu anwi ni bu mu nwi ni na furu so nwi no ode sen nanso okọ onyi sen but onye nipa nsen nyame ebo no se ne ho ye fesen but onye nipa nsen and the aropai de me pese me kan se bibia ye mu bia ye ma ahobrase eni kan ahomaso no ye mfa nto nchen enne dwani ahantan akọ social media tenkwada aba emu mpani mfo no so bi emu omo ho titiri ni amanyofo yi pani bi wa na nu mu kasa ne nsɛm efiri na nu mu ba no ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛmfa nkabom ani nkɔsoɔ ɛma saa na usu no ban na wɔkasa nti abɔfra kuma no nso wɔde w'anim ɛde etwitwi fam na mmom yɛ abɔfra deɛ a unu sɛ pani oni hwɛ koraa no ɔwɔ abatwɛ na pani ni hwɛ koraa no wɔnum kankan a yɛde tu pɛ nkwalaafoɔ pani ni hwɛ koraa no sɛbi wɔwɔ enwi a ɛyɛ dwene a wɔde betufoɔ nti yɛmfa ni die mam pani wɔse di una ɛne wagya enni na onkwana no ɛbɛwa ayɛ tetenten wasase so una no ɛne wagya no nyɛ deɛ wofiri omu yɛfum nko abae ne mum obi a ɔsene obi no fa obuo ne ani die dai ɛma no mahobrase ni wanim kan to the youth ɛnɛ eduawuye ebu ɛna eduamo no subu haban mo no te haban wuye nso te sɛne mpani wuo no ɛnɛ nkwada no kura wusi mpani adentia ɛni etranto ne dwe ahomaso ɛne ahantanti yɛmɛrɛ yɛ ho ase na mpanimfo nhyira yɛ esase kane no uhunu sɛ pani ba na nkɔ akɔgye ne nneɔma kane no oforo ka na pani tima ana pani beto ka ma usɔre film no watenase but enne obia pese ɔkyerɛ sɛ obia nya obia obi yɛ obi obra wɔsen na emum obi nya obi ensi na obi ɔsɛ nyina yɛ brɛ ho ase. This is the dialogue show ene yɛ da juada ti we ni yɛ de hyɛ ase yɛmfa ahobrase eni anim kan na yɛmfa ahobrase eni bibia anim so ɛkane medi de ɔwo wahene entwibu esiakon. Now I've gotten some documents and we be from PMMC document we justice be project is annual money no pay e dey amame no ahwebi e na masa so nya PTA dues bi ese awofo no nhase ntua awofo no bi ahase e kasa na mebusa so na who kosam errant na de emframa na eboboba no what status of kasa ho a kan wa no paado ano paado oye owofo a yedi yekom na de eba no nyina yetim. We are all praying and hoping say this current administration, National Democratic Congress, led by His Excellency John Mahama, obema ho toba krum ha kania no begina so enuomum buo beye mre enuoma buo beye fo na onso watimenya kwanya na wabraba obo no emu aye mre de ma wo ankoba ne sa minumienu nyina de tim o diplomatic passport wuni bi passport ye di tu kwa ko free ha kwa no wuni bi ebi mpo passport o date ayi birth certificate kwa wuni bi ye bo date gu ba ho edan ho ne tro odin gu e bo date the scrata cry say a birth certificate kwa no wuni bi enti dia tim no ene timo. So the parents in this country, some parents, not all of them, that they've started complaining on social media and other platforms, so no. Mon kama nuntum. Na shasiye se o tu susu. Shasiye se o tu susu. Because it was only the MPP government and a buyer or the quota bi ba say ufri eye nyame bechere na otro BC na onya grade 14 and na 15 and na 16 omo categorize some schools be some selected schools be say the free actually enya 18 na woten kran na onya 15 as any pan because of baby no ye very deprived area, because the marginalized society or the community people are suffering in some areas. Sebi obi wo kra ni area kane ani ho e kro bi te say hwewaye mobo wo eastern region kote yaboa e kro twanim nyansa ni nyina ye kro eastern region sai kro no so bi fi kote yaboa na hwewaye mobo na wo tenkra ha oda air condition mu no nya aggregate 18 now unya 14 and 15 wɔ ha ɔno nyinaa the same grade saa na MPP aban no yɛ enti school to say presec ubekobi saa nipa no so bɛ dɛ ubekobi na yɛn sɛ obi nso firi hwewa yɛ mmɔbɔ hɔ ana sɛ nkuro ahodoɔ a aka nyinaa so no ɔno nso atumi akɔ school papa na ate kuro n'anim enti man nkɔda na ɛwɔ those deprived areas no ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔmo bɔ mo homɔden asua adeɛ yie because also they'll be given the chance to also get to those selected schools first class schools SHS in the country but the baba no and say sa awofo no mama no a bad day says that schools so many be under this NDC administration a bad tene and the shasesa obobo a bad tene a bad who amount cause a bad dinner pass or bad baby makonya this I know shall say copacho ha adeɛ bi koso Minerals Commission CEO the friend Owura Martin Kwaku yisi akufo-addo aban na appointing no tie muntie ni ye ahanye ko Minerals Commission NDC by no omapam all the CEOs ono nko ade ote ho MPP for not started kasase hey where they were calling ohintaji achi eba ne say what actually happened he was appointed by the New Patriotic Party but why is he still at post Minerals Commission CEO we say hey some of the arrogant CEOs ahomasoni journey ahantan omuna de MPP as a party akọ position afei na won say hey enipa we ede no da so ti wo na say oni nkofo ekọ nakra na oni nipa no ekọ nkomodie ekokwam enipa suban no yes so onipa na ja asamai you be asking yourself that Identity MPP aban na di nipa we ba akonya so na NDC aba ono de empam no most of the CEOs aka be 3 months yet to aba no ebi ko hu NDC for because almost ebi ana anye ye ebi ko to top pickups hey obi ama wadwuma ye no top pickup ebi atonioma no mo de akoche NDC for because anya hwe wanya post ko obi nya contract from aban no aban that is the mindset. Some arrogant CEOs, director generals. Ebi mo party for ko mun chan ko mun fi omo. But that a party for na ye adwuma and onya CEO no. Friends Kenatefa and onya CEO bi owura Kenatefa. You see how ko NIA ho a oni ho. Ade ya ne time crash no ko retirement. NDC abai kura de ne mo re kwenti mi nkotwem ho cause ya pam mu nyina but it got to a time and they were telling Ghanaians say and akufo-addo appointed me to serve Ghanaians not MPP. You see what is happening? So the eboboba no obianka na ntum di kom ye the eboboba no kan no tum na tenam the ehunu no afeni ebehu na kese die yehunu no afeni ebehu na kese so letters from the PMMC and others revocation of termination of appointment and among kotrefie obia kotrefie go and stay home ye you the account too. It's time for sports. Nana Kofi Amponsa Osiahene ede eye agudie mo nsem eba enra Kumase Asante Kotoko we were born from Kencity to Krankran ewi akire no na Abrante Asiedu ahye go be a very classic glow player will beat Mabo Black Star Miami New Kwame Pokunso no afem Accra so Fokunso esi team be the young apostles minimum apostles okro omuso chifa omuso mienu sa pole yesie no nipa odi awu no ankasa pote de besi ne enya no obi akum nipa I nim nipa owo abrante ne sekan obi aka na no atom but eda womanim na na Kofi Amponsa osi ahena e krado e de agudi mu nsem eba.
Cover Emra na 2 TV the dialogue brase no share the koso world of sports here live on Facebook here live on YouTube your social media handles nyina active from Kofi Amponsa osi ahene anope basa na he the koso basketball football volleyball bibia na dem komo no aba na no pay now yen CFMF association basketball so in the NBA Yemao top 10 no weekend how an yema koso na yantwaso. Let's enjoy this highlight from the NBA.
Off his chest, all the anger and aggression up and over with the poster slam to set us off. Number 9, we in Milwaukee, so let's get some Giannis Bucks bully ball. One-handed stuff, clearing Jared Allen out the way, making him pay. Number 8, Christian Brown getting filthy with it. The Euro, the pass, Porter Jr. knocks down the triple. You got questions? What can Brown do for you? He give you a fire highlight on the countdown. Number 7, the Rook, Devin Carter, rises up to clean up the offensive glass and put an exclamation point with a one-handed slam. Number 6, Darius Garland, give and go, Jared Allen, poster time. Had Brook looking like a deer in the headlights. Clear out the paint, Jared Allen coming through. Number 5, Caleb Martin, rising up, switching hands in mid-air for the hoop and the harm. looking like Mike. At number 5. Number 4, Ja Morant. Let's get some bag work. The hezzy, the crossover, the hang, the hoop, and 1. Ja Morant showing you luxury bag attire and acrobatic action. At number 4. Number 3, we in Portland with it. Tamani Kamara. Oh, my goodness. He rises up flying from the dotted line. Get the picture, Kodak man. Stewart wanted a block. Kamara says, nada. You getting this poster the hard way. Number 2, let's get the fast break. Alvarado, Trey Murphy, the 3rd, adjusted in air. Reverse 360. Alley-oop dunk. Had to adjust, looking at the rim and making sure it goes in. And at number 1, seconds left. Clippers down 1. The claw. It's good, let's go home. Kawhi ain't new to this. He's true to this. Ask the Sixers, ask the Raptors. He cashes in when his team needs him the most. That's
right. So top 10 NBA highlights. Now you switch it to football. La Liga games across weekend day. Na a tough team no. Make sure say Atletico Madrid lose game by 2-1. You enjoy that highlights, Nemra.
Goes one up. Sirlot looks to the right. Soria slow to react. It's 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. Alexander Sirlot once again off the bench onto the score sheet. Los Colchoneros lead the way with quarter of an hour to go at the corner.
To win some games, so to stay calm.
This one headed away by Gimenez. Mia tried to cushion that in and it was dropping promisingly. Sirlot launched into touch. Brings with it a yellow card.
Let me check again before the... Yes, a red card.
No yellow card, but it's not good news for Angel Correa. It has been upgraded or downgraded, depending.
This kind of actions normally in Spain is red card now, this year.
Well, close there. It's fallen loose here. Getafe get the equaliser. Aaron Barry taps it across the line. Second time of asking. It's one apiece and just after the sending.
Team lose given by 2-1. Now their command say Real Madrid at home. It make it so say Omunya a proper win. Let's enjoy this highlight. A win. Madrid over Rayo Vallecano.
Mbappe slips and saved by Batalla. Well, whether he would have got a better connection on that Mbappe if he hadn't slipped. Vinicius hits the frame of the goal. The closest we've come so far to the opener. He's been robbed though. It's Ratiu. Can he get a shot away? He can. It's pushed out by Lunin. It comes out to Gumbau and Gumbau puts it wide. I'm not sure if it... Out to Vinicius. Mbappe's continued his run. He's been played on by Ali Dani. Mbappe tries to cut back, gets the shot away, and there's the goal. And Kylian Mbappe scores his 18th La Liga goal of the season. Give him a chance, and he will take it. It's Real Madrid 1, Rayo Vallecano 0. Cross comes Lejeune. Still Vinicius. Mbappe close to him. Gets the shot away, 2-0. Well, anything Mbappe can do, this man can do just as well. And when you're playing against them both, you've got double trouble. Vinicius scores his 10th league goal of the season, and it's Real Madrid 2, right away. And it's Vinicius chasing this one down. Batalla. He's given Pate Sis a pass he wouldn't have wanted. Mbappe can make it.
Obana say Madrid win weekend the La Liga game. Barcelona into a more game because team doctor. Team ni nyina kwa atenase kodidi kama efi omubukọ baka papi na chese wahwe ne kwa ya chese omodwen wo monte ase nti ara wosempa na to FC Barca team no tiama team ni nyina ya akọ ara wosempa say whole team doctor na omo akọ have lunch awie efi time aso wo say ye ko trainer ye ko pede ma okọ we are sepa they are who but Nina can life no. Yeah, they see what England. So Liverpool team no weekend make it sure so many win over Southampton. Yeah, enjoy that highlights no. Nah, yeah, met was.
Liverpool being dozy from Saints, throwing again, and then Trent hasn't cleared it. Him and Alisson have made a mess, and Smallbone has scored his first Premier League goal. Liverpool stood like statues as they messed up between Van Dijk and Alisson, and Will Smallbone just swiveled and from a narrow angle side-footed it into the net. The corner whipped in right-footed, hanging high towards Bella Kotchap, goes over everyone. Salah keeps it in. Elliott drives it, and Ramsdale makes an incredible save. So here comes Diaz one-on-one with Walker Peters, driving towards the penalty area. He's into the penalty area. He goes round into the byline, pulls it back. It has not lasted long, that lead, because Darwin Núñez has a goal. Good brave header from Manning. Then there's a tackle from Smallbone. Play on, says the referee, penalty. Here he goes again against Ramsdale. Left-footed scores. And then he's fed the ball down the right wing for Archer. And Archer's burst through and he's onside. Archer's into the box. Archer down the right, shoots.
Right, so Liverpool team win weekend. Yeah, enjoy highlights of the big game happy weekend between Manchester United and Arsenal. That game they produced 2 goals. 1 each for the 2 teams. Yeah, enjoy that highlights, no. Now
by a wondrous moment from Bruno Fernandes, out of keeping with much of what went before it. Terrific free kick in stoppage time. Mazraoui, Garnacho, back came Timber, quite a tilt.
He did really well there, Timber. I'll tell you why, because there's a right back.
Trossard and Odegaard! Anthony Taylor's view is that...
So that game ended 1-1. United ne Arsenal game no ebo 1-1. Then Chelsea every new game weekend na you enjoy that highlights in quick camera. Right, so Chelsea every new game no Yanko Italy kakra Juventus at home lose by 4-0. You enjoy that highlights in
He's found the net home and away against Juventus, and that's why they're a much different side, a much better team with Kolasinac in the 11. Here's Lookman linking up with Retegui. Now it's Zappacosta. That's a goal kick, but lovely build-up play by Atalanta. The flag was up for off the ball, and Atalanta have numbers up here. Lookman is spoilt for choice. He goes for goal. And there is Edison. Fabulous work from Di Gregorio. Edison. Zappacosta.
Right, so the SC kakra ili no now. Yanko Germany kakra because of your lovers all over the world. Bayern Munich at home lose 3-2 against Bochum team no. You enjoy this highlights my name at was.
The first half, Bruno's cross looks for the head, and there
probably and didn't had a lot in his football career, and good play from Bayern. Saw the better positioned man that was Guerrero.
Helped on by Sissoko. Muller's there, but so too
the feeling that Bochum transported throughout the first. It still bring energy, and this is something. Where's
Vitek? That's a good-looking cross as well. That's a good-looking cross as well. Obig makes the same business. Back in here by Paslak.
Games echo so, but a brain seems to me for now. This year, we bought FIFA Club World Cup at US. Next year, we bought the World Cup itself, which is USA, Canada, Mexico. Presidents, US, Donald Trump. Or welcoming President FIFA, Gianni Infantino. Komodia Koso. About a FIFA Club World Cup, and then next year, the Club World Cup itself. You enjoy this conversation between the two powerhouses of the football add governors.
We're going to be establishing a task force, a very important task force, White House, and that's on the FIFA World Cup of 2026, which, as you know, is a big event.
It is a great achievement to bring the World Cup next year, the FIFA World Cup in 26 here in the United States, together with Mexico and Canada. And this summer, actually, we have a new competition, the FIFA Club World Cup in 25, from the 14th of June to the 13th of July, only in the United States of America. 11 cities, 12 stadiums, the best players in the world, the best teams in the world. America will welcome the world. There will be millions of people coming, Mr. President, millions of people. The economic impact is 40 billion US dollars between now and next year. We will create 200,000 jobs for these two World Cups, and more than that, we will give joy and happiness to the entire world, and this is priceless. We can show this is a unique trophy. This is the trophy, but it's not finished because it's unlike any other trophy. There is a key.
Oh, wow.
There is no other sports trophy like that.
Oh, that is good. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait.
That's one I was
And that's the trophy.
We're going to be establishing.
So the biggest tournament here is happen this year. World Cup and a FIFA Club World Cup come on so between Donald Trump and also President of FIFA, Gianni Infantino. Now, we can do Kudus Mohammed, ne fan pa, as far as I know your concern. A Stone Boy, now we can do Stone Boy no UK. Now Kudus, he decided to also konoko supporting kakra. Intia had this conversation, of course, between Stone Boy Louisa and also Kudus himself. I no more enjoy that. Nyumna Stone Boy weekendy. Right, inti we no ye be share musicians no soon crying say ye blaster for ne bo matcha. Ya mumma no me support them. They could see thou support these people. Be bobo na ye hu mo. Ti mo ye na mo sam suban na mo so bobo na better. And then na oche. You are class stadium, big game. We him say all the musicians be ba. I better team na chi. Now ye wie e wo Ghana Premier League games so. Kotoko enya win. Ewo Kumasi against Lagos Cities by 2-0. Kwampeku eshegun bako. You enjoy this penalty from Kwampeku na yen wrap up.
Branch of say Kwame Poku beye. Onya penalty dem eba he say obetima bo ato atena mana say entimi ento atena mu. Kwame Poku ego Branch of say Kwame Poku beye. Opomodin enya the second goal. Ediama Sante Kotoko. Kwame Poku beye.
Emma Asante Kotoko. We can ask the folk as you need against Young Apostles by 2-0. Ye besia anope acheneba details na beba. Fremi Kofi amponsa osi ahene. Ekwema da ho wa ahene eto aso dialogue eguso koso match.
That was great news update from the sports also internationally and locally as it stands now. Kotoko Esa Abemu Ebu say after the demise of Yafrempon Poli na Enra Krobia Asante Kotoko and so Ache Omubobre so the crowds of folk and so Ache Omubobre say Omo and the masters in terms of say Ghana Premier League. But hearts of folk baby modane kotoko baby modane nyina be hwe wasem da ache na yaka. World Cup ho nsem nyina nana Kofi Amponsa osia hene de ho nsem abrenti. It's time for entertainment news. Ye de anigye kase so ebro ne ahwe. Anigye sem Kofa Germany weekend pa. A free 6th of March e de ba. Anigye P na akoso. Enkofa chele Saturday no be anahomache be 2. Which is a family team or yarefa ho ba bi no say hey Jack enkofo no Germany pa anya sam ketoa enti ni nyina and wala santi abobo ano or the energy kase enso ebre on the dialogue show iwi ana nsem da pono so no yahwe na yakom nsem ho pa ye beka anopai nsem obi o se chichi mu ede ma na utimi etibi ye betimi akomu ne akomu yi a wo beka bi so be part of today's discussions our YouTube channel no so net 2 TV GH wo be like it no wa share ama foforo so nya bia dey ahwebi. So it's time for entertainment news.
A graceful morning is another morning, is another week on Net2 television. This is entertainment segment on The Dialogue. My name is Noella Asante, coming to you live from Net2 television at Medina Zongo Junction. Coming up this morning, Stonebwoy gets emotional on stage at his sold-out concert in London. Also, R2B sold out the 68th Independence Day concert at the Indigo O2, also in London. And finally, back home in Ghana, more celebrations at the local levels. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back shortly with the details. The much-awaited up-and-running tour has begun as Stonebwoy performs some of his hit songs inside the O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire in London. The star-studded show included performances from Fameye, Ara the J, and Magics of Maven, Nigeria. Now, his entry took the crown of his entire performance as he appeared amidst beams of spotlight, welcomed by the crowd with a loud cheer and all phone lights high up in the sky while he performed the intro to Hero. Let's take a quick look at the footage. spotted with Kudus Muhammad and Camido supporting him as she always does. However, the certified dancehall king, according to X's Grog, got emotional as he performed a ballad version of his biggest hit, My Name. There has been numerous criticisms and negative comments from Ghanaians recently following his street performance in London, offering a Nigerian TikToker tickets to his concert and the 68th Independence Day celebrations headlined by R2Bs on the same day. Some called him greedy for complaining and trying to capture the Ghanaian market in the UK for himself. He got sad, and in his vulnerability, he shed tears on the stage. Let's take a quick look at the footage. Very emotional from Stonebwoy. Ghanaians should be very careful with their criticisms. You don't know what these artists are going through, calling them names and all of that is very sad indeed. It hinders our progress in the music industry. But that notwithstanding, the Beam president has been named one of the faces of the Mecca, a new flagship station by Pandora Music. Congratulations to the dancehall king, Stonebwoy. He gave an electrifying performance at the Indigo O2 in London at the 68th Independence Day concert, which was organized by three of the most reputable event organizers in the United Kingdom, Aquaba UK, Alodia, and West Coast UK. Wearing a Ken t-shirt, Mugiz and Omar Sterling gave the crowd an unexpected appearance with their hit song, Ajay. With one of their biggest songs ever, Ajay. I know the cruise at the ride is one of my favorite as well, so you can stream it on all music platform. There were also performances by our very own Shatta Wale, the dancehall king himself, Kim Paluta, and Olive the Boy. Now, back home in Ghana, Patapa, or Patapizi, as I like to call him, gave a thrilling performance of his hit song, Aquaba, with Mr. Easy and Papi Kojo, followed by his team of all-white female dancers clad in Ghana jerseys inside Garage Lounge and Bar at East Legon. Let's take a quick look at the footages. in performance by Patapi Z, Patupa Soldiers. I'm Patupa Secretary. Patapa, if you didn't know, I am appointing myself as the Patupa Secretary. So please look for me. I'll be your secretary. And so now, thank you very much for watching. This is all for entertainment segment on The Dialogue this morning. I'll be back tomorrow with more news. Don't go anywhere. The Dialogue is still in session. My name is Nuala Sante. Hand it back over to Owahine Enchi Buesiako. Bye-bye.
No. All right, that was entertainment news from Nuala Sante and now the NJ Kassier and so about on the Dialogue Show Monday's episode. Bosume mensa yomne da etoso edu ewo mfimpimi enune eduonu enum. Now there's a statement from one of the secondary schools in the central region. A trendy pa statement. Yeah, the ma awo phonum. Now I'll be reading. It will be on your screen very soon. Nama Kenkama Watibi. Say our 4 parents in this country, they are able to. So start saving money. So this is coming from one of the secondary schools in the central region. Now I'll say, dear parent, the government has not sent money for feeding yet. Muntio. Dear parents, the government has not sent money for feeding yet. And this has resulted in a shortage of food on campus. PTA needs to support feeding on campus ASAP. The A4 sheets are needed for printing mid-sem examination questions. Please, kindly make good your 500 Ghana cedis for PTA dues. 100 Ghana cedis feeding support. 300 cedis or the 1 rim of A4 sheets and 1 box of whiteboard markers. Please pay PTA dues into Momo or the Momo number no account. Unim school crow. Where infantile guests senior high school. Listen, and that was screen so no. Dear parents, the government has not sent money for feeding yet. This has resulted in a shortage of food on campus. PTA needs to support feeding. And you are required to pay 500 Ghana cedis PTA dues. On for excellency, the Queen Rantem na people review na my bedu afara bedu. Alekem fa abenabla. Enti yese awofo mutua 500 cedis. We are infantile guests. South school na ma wo hona former second lady co school. Samara ba omia. Kwalade do so papa. Sen kwada be 4,000. and a 5,000 and a 4,500 no multiply 500 each by the 4,500. Just as projected another story. Never the question. No, for other yellow one, bra. Mo. So this is another statement coming from the PMMC. Precious Minerals Marketing Company Limited. Precious Minerals Marketing Company Limited. Ehona yura sami jamfi eye dwuma sisi ano. Amen kenkan. Me kan ema wati bi. Enti the daho I don't know. This is coming from was say notification of termination of employment. I regret to inform you of the decision by management to terminate your employment effective March 1, 2025. This decision has occasioned by the redundancy of your office since its creation in the year 2022. As you may be aware, the outstations of the company, Takwa, Bole, and Kumasi offices were set up for the purpose of purchasing gold for the Bank of Ghana under the Gold for Oil and Gold for Forex programs of the bank. The rationale for the establishment of these outstations has, however, not been implemented till date due to the decision by the company to aggregate gold through private gold dealers instead of its outstations, and this has rendered the company's outstations totally redundant and unproductive. A recent audit conducted by the Entity Audit Committee on the outstation of the company for the period of 2023-2024 found, among other things, that the original mandate for the setting up of the outstations, being gold purchase, has not been implemented. And it is instructive to note that total expenditure on the outstation of the company for the period of 2023-2024 stood at 9,251,634.10, with salaries constituting 3,369,962.27, while revenue generated by the outstation through the facilitation of license applications stood at 63,000. In view of the foregoing and the fact that the head office of the company is already overstaffed, and management has decided to terminate your appointment with immediate effect. This decision was arrived by management after due consultation and negotiation with your mother union, the Ghana Mine Workers Union, in accordance with Labour Act 2003 Act 651 and the collective bargaining agreement between the PMMC and the GMU. You will be paid 1 month's salary, and I will be to your amount. Acting Managing Director Samuel Jemfi Esquire. Sami Jemfi. Ti. Omo ya djuma ho no. Na anu ya na omo de ba yo. Ma mo jejireje. Yeyi sankofo nyadi. From the Precious Minerals Marketing Company Limited, PMMC, baby, Sami Jemfi ya djuma. And that screen so no. Yeyi obadi. They terminate your contract. They can no longer work with you. For PTA, there's not to some excellence. Enti infante my guess, and so the end of the dear parent, the government has not sent money yet. Sikamai, dear, you are ready to pay for 500 PTA dues. And what? My phone be kasa. So if the government has not sent money yet for feeding, and this is as a result of shortage of food on campus, PTA for you need to support. And PTA dues, 500. We have all for being a Senate. Infantima guest Form 2A and a down. enti mo amosem pe free senior high school PTA na akufo-addo etuama mo aba we so oje enti enye hankwa na beso ebekwa akodu say some selected schools be dey mo hwewaye mobo in krona wo eastern region hwewaye mobo schools e wo ho ankwala no ko school e mo ko tabi so nya a grade 15 18 obetimi akọ first class schools no obetimi nya bi nko ti awo forum mo hya se enhye musapo munsu na mo hya se ntususu na de ebobo ba no per informations are metete no boarding fee so yedai eba mu betua boarding fee nti mo hyase emobo mo your excellency emo wache we ma show so ba no betua school fees ana
not at all
enkan wo de enkan ko to gra na account shirt
nyamenti
betua
dey
wow da yesu ase nyame ato parent mu nti woni problem na mo parent no mo hwe ni mu de
o wa hene abato e wo nsunsuanso enti se no wadwene ya wo say free SHS no a NDC for kan ho 2007 ebesi enne no wo mo ba be ye ni bibidi a ene na wo nkasa na wo ye
yo
and parents no na o ma jejirem ya ma ne de o ma ko ye betwetia mo ene o mo ne we kra de o mo je ne sha
500 no
e sha wo mo nyi 1000 na ye hwe wo mo betumi atua ene o mo ntumi ntua abato e wo nsunsuanso what you say NDC for no say we are yes ye nkrofo edi oni mo do mo behim
enimpa
oh
ibe sumo magum
abato wo nsunsuanso e ya de a e mobo
areho
uni senior house masters ni bi kasa ho obesu amankwala ni bi obi wo hono ma oba chobos ne trunk ne de yetumi atobi ama no ba hwe nem bibia ni mo
chobos no
bibia ni mti omo ensem wo bie no a obi wo ho a ne gede ya tamama ne be sei na chichafo no ayi so omo ayi discretion na wo ma atwetwe kakra boxer ebi nim singlet ebi nim na gare no obenya na o ma twetwe kakra na mo dia support wo mo edu ba bia teachers no ankasa e na say ye tue bibi wo school na ye to bibi wo school ha o mo tu o mo botom e de hwe nkwala no se teachers o mo senior high school so mbeka no kra obehu say free SHS ne buy na o mo ankasa mpo o mo ho atowo mo because the kind of nipa ne bi wo ho a o wan ne ofi north eba school no oba be wie school yi obi e mesra ne
akwaba akokwa say no de buy ta woto mpabo na fen say abongu
medoma wo
anu bi no de free sire mu buy
yes
ne mpabo de buy school
yes
wasa nya daje de white socks ato ase
se hon no hye omo ba e de ne metem e de ne akwama omo ye makwan a omo akopa ba bia dodo na teachers ne so omo no sa no omo ye very hard working no o hwe wo mo a enye ya de obesuma ne bia obekọ sa no omo de wie school even with free SHS now they also obeji we a ebia na akwala no a ne papa ye NDC ni no a NDC ba ye wanya post no on de obetumi atua fair enough but wo a oba no ekọ corona obo ne din no JSS because say aban no edit 30% quota ama aban schools nti oba ne nya 14 but o watch motor school and all Fantiman girls yeso o metua 500 Ghana osu koja e wo hwa ye mobo ho obetumi atua otumi njia enti oba ne beba na wa community day na e wo honom no say no na opa so be it about wo nsunsuanso nti ye ma Ghana fo ne hu no free SHS no so de sa na beba
so good morning to the people of Hwewaye Mobo
echia wo mano
pay bibiri na fidi da amohe emo machipa na o weekend no ko say
mo fidi da bibia ya boko
weekend no ko say
me nda no ayi say o ne wa onim Saturday me ko ayi o agotime apegame
ene wuja fonso ko bakpo
jo
baba
hwan
ayi nse hunura
o mai And I am a
Sir.
And yes, I got Timmy.
What I call I got Timmy, a megame. A pegame. Framantem.
I want to free out Cotogon.
Okay.
And what I'm calling,
and then say, on obey. Only Jifabi BB constituency. Well,
you know, free SHS in the
now precious minerals and so you terminate BB.
I know one, or one, and you want a you may be a walk room. Directors are almost head of departments from Crankin to Crankran. Yeah, you want Munara, and you don't go down back home. HODO, head of department. Yeah, you want Munina, and you don't go down back. I don't cry, don't go no air condition craning. And no motive to office where HOD from one or you'll be small.
But the question I'm asking is,
share.
I might be Bapa and I say the Bessidia.
And this for no chrew, Muntian people for no Mufanya Dishia dear. Now I'm no baga, or moba power, and any I Ghana for, and any I Ghana for, and any I Ghana for. Only assume a sea, or Nima Fapa, so beg any party in ho, no Amadi only enough post. MPP for Musubano, and your money. Obia or MPP near a man post to be a word you mamubia, or say on the Wama party for, or under the Obama Ghana. Yenadi. Nay offend this form and no more form for next time. Omunya Quenya no moba bemo, Beshian. Ade, Monkwana Moya Ghana for
Macanina. What can you so I can say the main Casabio? I can see a one cat.
Young Queen. I shall budget neighbor.
It's not dated,
it's not a 11th.
Oh, it's not a first budget.
It's not a budget.
Ghana for her.
Now, or to force in Wako market, you well,
no.
So,
Kubusa Ghana
for markets. Now, they don't know why your budget in every no core markets and answer obey.
Budget on my way.
And
budget preparation on yet. I dare one day.
There be a check
at the
my way. Until your copies of the normal division.
Be on my printed baby show.
And now I'm buying supplementary.
Never found. Meet what I show.
Mammy for Chronicle Chassis. 2 alleged Nigerian kidnappers failed to meet bail terms. The Sky Train saga wild goose chase. Osahin on fire in Parliament accuses government of hating e-levy by use its process to celebrate Independence Day. Osahin Aveyomaki, minority leader, and was say e-levy no NDC for a omu preachi yama na ye tan e ma Ghana for to abati MPP for no and who process no mo de Independence Day no na omu ba ye no ma ye adwuma bi omu ska omu ni ska bi ada ho. Minority leader Honorable Afenyomakin has criticized the government for utilizing proceeds from the taxes it complained Ghanaians were suffering from to finance the recent Independence Day celebration and other expenses.
Okay.
Speaking during the debate of the 2025 State of the Nation address in Parliament, Afenyomakin criticized the president for failing to acknowledge the contributions of the previous administration and for what he described as a pattern of lamentation rather than solutions. And see, or say, for Tuanua or Mobo ya, almost say, yes, for her at the end, dear, and no mobile, who spend it. Who is a man your phobic or Bonsam Jimbao? I want no more to idea markets.
A man your phobic Bonsam Jim, Unidentia. We bar. Sending young quiet be on Pesobe can
be uncle.
When Suba, but Omu Rafi say, aside politics, and I couldn't Bobby Wana.
I know the Omun.
Hey, there be politicians now. A serious one, you know. Who call the European countries, Omunia Sao. But in Ghana, Africa here.
Say Ghana, no, yes, Suebi. Yeah, you want money, Monsuebi.
Those say politicians,
yes, Sonia Bayani,
politicians, no more. Any market,
to a deal with Jomo. My mammy, me top her medine. O depend be kwa to hono. Na o twe na mre. Enso wo se abre. On ko heaven. Sanity here. Yeah,
Trotro mate for.
Yeah.
Almost so.
Well.
Something from above.
Ayo. And I know explosion be a see e wo hono wood masel. Dynamite explosion. Santimantam so for no akọ
so akọ 5,000.
Aye.
Na nipa gas explode say na mo
dynamite.
Okay.
Dynamite.
Explode you.
Champiate.
And no more come say 5,000. Then no more better than you.
Every each household.
They say confirm start titini there.
Who?
Na 5,000 no more there.
As an interim measure, the minister has pledged to provide relief items to the affected families and offer 5,000.
They see apiate, and then the akufo-addo's government. You ready, basically.
Akufo-addo abandoned this one. And
once Oluman so no uni person at all.
And one who dear Sawachebi. But I can see you. But I also want to check it. And I don't know I can see. I mean, who's why I do. But no dear Sapa.
Akufo-addo no.
JB Dankwa program.
60 years.
Yeah.
Yo. The Daily Statesman, Ghana's democracy owes J.B. Dankwa. NPP eulogizes his influence on Fourth Republic. Sky Train saga in Wild Goose Chase. In quote, Baumia, women's contribution to development invaluable. And on page 2 of the Daily Statesman. Bisa youth appeal to Otumfo over Boko crisis. Nana where they found Onesim been a Boko the one a bit in a Bokono de Otumfo and bit me. And then what JB Dankwa fisher use and we o chebi. And I mean who was saying or
I have your marking.
Okay, who could dampan
or can't quite for no.
Yes.
Is this for your quarry still?
Into the Bokata and the Bena International Women's Day no Saturday until former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia HSA and the Bokata no the Assembly Abaha. The 2020 former Vice President Baumia has lauded the crucial role women play in the development of society, describing their contributions as invaluable.
Sanity.
Obaniwa, Omanin Konanim, Oba papa, and Masu Yankopo Shada, Maba, Beboa Mema, Yankopo in Yansafua.
The Ghanaian Times.
Me double catano. Me.
Nani na was story him.
Na me de mabai say oyenya me nyansa bu akwa. Ohunu mema mobo. And o say mema e ma medam nchen. Entina ye na hawa. If obo Eden the garden of Eden no Adam hu na da gem no say Erado nsa no dwuma efe. Mpokua shape a shape. Enti ma
Adam ne kanza.
Adam ne kai. Adam
go kan was say me don't pay
don't pay ya kasa kwa u don't pay ya kasa kwa
the Ghanaian Times
o kan book ya WhatsApp
dear groundbreaking research in Bruley ulcer. KNUST don't invent diagnostic tool. Hey
sir
then yamia say
KNUST ni
yes Bruley ulcer. Why diagnostic tool be a
KNUST omo ya ni omo
na chempo
because school ni Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology can you also omo ya den kan
enye bi ni why dear your friend Dr. Michael Frimpong
okay
you say well to me a day diagnostic tool be aba eno na ye dey hwe hunu so obi anya Bruley ulcer ne bi
okay
you see sub-Saharan Africa ha nyina no first of its kind. Why are they yabona baso? Na bebre mra. Why? Education Minister calls on Indonesia to establish Islamic Medical University in northern Ghana. President embarks on good neighborliness trips. Mampeni John Dramani Mahama say omo mati omo Alliance Sahel State for yi and I walk omo so nsrahe. Akomali akobokna. Omo makanya. Obeko ho.
Enkosia anya de mbeba back to the eco.
Na no okọ voter region na ne nua na drive no.
Eno so ya asema Ghana for.
Na ono oye presidential driver.
There be and country bi ani kwasan keso so. Ibrahim Mahama and driving in.
Ono presidential private car. State car.
Very bad.
Adentia.
Very bad.
Hey, amen Chelenoko way. Yo, Ghana open for business.
Chelenoko ye.
Amen Chelenoko.
Amen Chelenoko.
And
Amen Chelenoko.
Oh, why are they?
So now, Kawasimo.
Ghana open for business, a new dawn for investments and economic prosperity. And also, our back page of the Ghanaian Times, hearts brush aside young apostles charged for security breaches. Kotoko, and now almost share Legon cities, and also show our me baby. Bechem Chelsea clash in FA Cup quarter finals, and no a back page of the Ghanaian Times.
Okay. Daily Guide. NSA ghost names in court. NIB National Intelligence Bureau detains Gift to Owari Mensah. As we're releasing. Paper reporting.
She has been
releasing. Afenyo marking elogize JB Dankwa. On one so can be now. I don't mind any. Say na kukruma. NIB
ntimane money blah.
Oh, there be.
Hey, wine.
Tea.
I know they may know when you're
doing. A chrome high.
Said the name Tamakro away.
Oh, Timmy. A chrome ham in a way.
As I'm been.
A chrome ham in a way. In him sending a castle. So be a so Johnny.
Oh, Johnny for him.
More.
Oh, Johnny young.
And time no more when
and only her, I don't know any she. I don't call my one man. I'll see you any area when we're done. Sending them Tamakro hour, no crack court to a dinner some way.
Until your sentence you be a one also call her. Until one man anchino.
And no question. Give to our radio on your hooty. Who? Now, me, Jina, here, one. Such a be and I for bury him, and I send him to go. I mean, him so marry me. Baby.
Metuasi, the kind of no yard. But Sisia will be a war member in your position beyond. Omo Buano said an annual kind. Say, omit me up at one side.
But they're not so soon to me, so once or baby, come and cock.
Hey, Onoqua.
Hey,
you. Election petition against the Chima South MP dismissed.
Oh,
hey, most of them. Ablekmanov for the Sebi Jansen Ibiantiwana.
Ablekmanov. Almost didn't say you're not for a ninth parliament nature. No money.
No money MP. Erika says Scanum. Sikana Ibetia MP ni salary no. Omo born in Chichamanko for.
They say a honor so more I got an Abibi and one a bell lobby.
This is assembly. Assembly ni be.
Enti MPs come on fan no de be ma wan.
Assembly ni be issue.
Sir.
Enti Ablekmanov. Besine Bako say thank you for voting for me. Be board. Bako say I am grateful.
I am grateful.
E mami you know.
Obia so we.
Next Ablekmanov nyanse ni bi ani ho. Amentiase ya to aba e ye hu vote ni.
Eh bad o.
Very bad. Very very bad. Besine. Isi aboso mi nsa MPC beji salary. Omaji January. February omoje. March dey so mo beji.
They say cry ya teacher committees.
Ya che omunyina amanya representative.
Hey.
Enti Ablekmanov asem no omo hwe no mo kan ye.
E ha adwen o.
E ma me enu poni. Na mema. E ja ka de na no de.
Well,
Ablekmanov asem na no de.
Na obi anso ntumi nka.
Obi anso ntumi nka. E can say electoral commissioner. Electoral commissioner final say. Electoral commission and a constitutional yaman kwan so organize and conduct elections. Ono ne declare obi winner. Besine e hon so mususuro because omo kopen NDC for the match for here. Eko. Sisi ade match for no kwa e ma obi mpost nti mo ko mbeti ada nti mo go bo.
The new crusading guide.
Yo.
MP warns Parliament over reckless private travel arrangement for president. Omahini of our win, 6 others to face prosecution over 2022 chieftaincy killings. Ken Overetta versus John Mahama's led government. A simple breakdown. Baby, omofa 73 ene baby omudia kodrene. The new crusading guide edi nyina ho asem aba. NPP loyal ladies get new president. The SkyTrain saga, wild goose chase. Orajo Gaten was say one sign grata bia, on dress gabia, and this SkyTrain de henya, and NDC for the boy said a baby who say, or more yejuma. The new crusading guy.
Daily Graphic, 2025 budgets tomorrow aims to address hope, aspirations of citizenry. Echinankofobe say on e-levy, any betting tax. Pass it be free. Now the dear Chiba no echenkuri.
Minister for Communication and Digital Hwan. Osi won na go catch the telcos ni say o mama Independence Day bonus.
Na no so be na achievement.
Na wante.
Mete.
Ana afibia o mo ye.
Oye, say unya bi.
Menya bi da. Afibia o mo ye. Obey crowd to be mobi. And to say no, the budget such a man as
Sam George, won't even try to.
Oh,
Fancy. Oh, hey, na MP or baby no sono. What in ka?
Sunyano East or as a Western.
Oh, there be a good man, must say.
I own who you must say. Bro, for the year, castle wine, and every the people was envy.
Na debut.
Bro, for the year,
Casa.
Vim.
What is man?
The collapse bank yesterday. I'm surprised. Anya she.
Then said you say you are kind.
There be say obi no be into me come and ati.
MP. There be also floor of parliament or no. Bro, for the Casa, but that is the Casa Agyapong.
Anya she ono
This MP so mojo mo search no pa ba ko come A+.
Ono dey no kan no.
Unti na say don so ka.
O say.
Sure. Na wotia ba kwa no so also be chiro bi agree ko parliament o.
Eno no go mo afo no benya kwan o.
No munya. Na General Assimi Goita, Mali's transition president. Ono so soja ni. Ena oni mampani John Mahama. Se no bo apro ko ho. The obo krata no Daily Graphic. You back page. Na fancy. Kotoko Anna late fan with victory. Eno aka ho keke bia Kotoko fo ne bobo na. Almost some person mo jele gine sha brante no nyam. Nipa okun abrante be say hu no. Into her league table na Kotoko already kind with 37 points. And Bibiani good stars and so 37
as what does it?
36 point.
No, me that third.
Into mo boso hopa ba ku lusu pe ba ko be fam. Ba ku lusu ba ko be fam. Enti je.
Na me see ha.
I mean kind messages yansa na wako. The bokata no ye wi very interesting. Very interesting. But MMDC is no so abisi ne.
Am I? Say eno adane manso.
I sent to question yes hu. I sent to
adane manso.
To kwa yes hu because enipa ye be bubo mu di no e den to kwa bisi. Yo. Owa mamen kan the odi kan e wa ha e na ma Ashanti. Was say good morning at 2 TV. Winning a champion. Was say morning Kofi. We thank God for another week. And how was your weekend? Mommy, I hope all went well. Thank you for your uplifting advice. What you are saying is true. We have to humble ourselves. On say nipa bi o mo yourself as almost seen nipa bi. But obi an sin obi a we are saying because I know pe bi be di gobe. E bi so bi di banku. E bi di gobe a gari ka ho. E bi so di emo ka ho. Nti members na do so. Regina me benkum so. Anthony Enketia. Was it good morning wine? Good job. Good work. 2028 can all the way. Ohiniba Adomako says, good morning. We thank God for another beautiful and blessed day. My regards to Honorable Ken Ohine Agyapong, the man of the moment from Ohiniba, UK. Or say, I like your political suit. The parents should shut up. They cause this and they want to change. Kofi, I like your vim. Samuel Ahene. Or say, who cause I love your quote. This is just beginning. Good morning. Or say, Owahene, you are doing well on Real Owahene TV. Yes. Isa Adams was good morning, Owahene, and I've been a Kencity workers. Owahene SHS Asemno, dear. Sana ebeba. Honorable Ken Uncle Ponson. Ajua Jekumwa. Hey! Yati Maumi in culture. Was sister I went to the boarding school myself for 2 years in the 90s. And if it wasn't my TS and math teachers, I would have left school boarding life. So I would have left the school boarding because school life is not easy at all.
Exactly.
Hey, resetting for you. Greetings to my two wonderful hosts. Happy Monday. You asked the last time if I exist. I do, but the truth is I've lost interest in Ghana. But I do watch the show every day. Yeah. Oh, I hear about him. I see you. I don't know. I say, "Add the sister." I say, "Dredini bi dia hye wani ana
Omo nka no kre
dia di fo do mebu ko wo
Omo nka no kre
mebu ko enti mame fancy a na yenya okwan
ya me yaduma
okay e beto aso china but I no atwen me kire wo
atani atami hu o ma chepa
ndafo ba ku ko na ba ko dia ba ko o beba but na juma no mo se ne mo ayeden se ba ko no crash suit
na are o se o ma ja suit shi
na ba ko so
se ba ka so mo nton ma de me ma de o mo to ba ko a mo de sha
ba ko so de no ne kokko nyina wu I was for excellency the queen of the dialogue and open for Jordan in your bema and odame and yeba anybody doing commenting my baby for the team you know you be heard the ekoso say need so home mebuno going forward and then I'll say MPP as a party omoye ya to sini mebuno abemubu ye be dis am komo nyina ofia anopai me din de wo wa hene ntia home so tew na odame ene nua fojo at today's discussion on the dialogue show no at so join our YouTube channel also Net2 TV GH Net2 TV GH for our drink to drop your comment no at the appropriate time maybe can nyina ma stay tuned. I'll be right back after this short break. Monday morning, 10th of March 2025. Na mene minuanum atnase odame kwesi apia ena onua se kuma o se penio Fojo Shadrach business executive for Ken executives na nkasa ni na osanso adwadifo a omokeka mo ho mu omoye mranti a omudi dwanso o Ghana ekina so soafo a ohwe omaisi kasem so ade budget eba imedi nkomo na enioma bi a ekoso oman no wodache ana oman no ni dache nti yebehwe sansem ni nyina aka mate se awofo no bi ya hyase se omuntuetu esika bi die na maya bedru sampempe so yi na die nso na MPP anye ni yie ama mebuno no dodo anto aba ama party no Marie Noeli Beauty Academy suku a oma admission na ebi free ebi nso betua bibi kakra free training programs no basic pedicure oba ota ba udem a obo so be sheet atete ne 93 apapai oba o 93 apapa da titi be sheet etete mpa nti kokosua kwa na wanso o 93 ade wa ye ho adwuma na manicure na fe barbering na fe discounted programs a omo training package no so beauty and hair technology beauty therapy makeup artistry afi body massage facial treatment waxing wake up hot stone therapy and a micro stand weave or amount 30% discount to Coco PK form admission in progress 0209 201 365 or more 6 Ala JT Street Adenta Accra 6 Ala Ajete Street Adenta Accra enti oni omo interact na ebebo apa mame communion no mo mesha sim free dame ho ona oba ha che oboko ache to ayi kubolo benefo mo mache
je
boko de
emi adom boko adom
me de okonomu
do much
na dwede te say
onia
no makoyi
yo adom bibia boko
kakra
adom ne mo bro.
Well, yehwe achina so for the budget ba NDC aban say budget of hope betting tax e-levy people are saying so mu free ho ebi musu busa say dwedi fo nso mo nso ne mranti amankasa mo bom bra aban a wabayi mabu no odache
onia beda wase American chiao na be chiao etiefo nyina
okay
na masanso achia ye papa kwame akompre kwa Agyapong
all right
ho dontina de bia ye bahase da che hene papa ye chia opa na ye mpa ebo ne se nyame be mo ahoden na susue bia nyame wo ma no aba mprekope mesa so achia me mpeso aso achebe da man
okay
mi chi obi biara na masanso achia business executive for Ken members
okay
eye kuwa eye dwadifo mebu a yaka ho abom se ye beboa na honorable Ken etrim po na abam I mean something small about Beck a business executive for Ken members
okay
eye dwadifo dodo na ye youthful I believe in the ideals of honorable Ken
okay
a non-partisan group enye MPP ku a non-partisan NDC for wom CP for obiara who believe in the ideals of Kena on one kasa say na adwuma no Beck is open to you. We believe say the time is now for us to get a businessman to take up the highest office of the land. Now obe move Ghana to the next level.
Okay.
If you say honorable Ken is the only politician Sebi the integrity no is on a different level.
Okay.
Honorable Ken ideals which is honesty, patriotism, discipline no a top notch. Sebi the main issues of this country are on unemployment. Honorable Ken you be we be nyuma o kanokre yes say what on kwedu a akwa na ebo no nyuma so tan kwedu go choose one thing so what honorable Ken kwa no kre kanti untimi enyi mfim enti ye gidi say honorable Ken ebedi yanima obetimi aboa ma nyuma abo manim or the discipline any patriotism ebe hye the citizenry ni mo na yetumi atumpon enti say we ye bebu a we ye wadwuma we ye entrepreneur na wo gidi say honorable Ken betimi aboa ama oman yi yedum pemba so esi duwa our doors are open. This year you do more than 300 members.
Hey,
yeah,
business executive.
I'm telling you,
wonderful.
Non-partisan as of be biara.
Okay,
people are joining.
Okay,
because they believe that Honorable Ken is the best person to lead this country. So Vision 2028 in India, by tender by fire, Honorable Ken.
By tender by fire.
All
right.
And to just by the way.
Okay.
Nyame boa ochna. Your man no for sound for or presented budget. The maiden budget of the NDC government. Your budget, what is budget? Basically, it's about the projections of your revenue. A revenue also so big against expenditure. Budget and the actual drawing board or campaign promises. We bear what do one no can, what do one of Africa in a honor will be translating into action. And ye share nim set budget no ebe address the key campaign promises are NDC are buying a toma electrics no. First one we are looking forward to seeing is that a buying no de in Shishebi go upon so a break creative jobs. Or main BRM no say adwuma ni mu a sebe emebu no omto ape. Yes we bron some adwuma ne oni hweye. Yeah. Nti ye behwe say abandon Shishebi go upon so. I keep saying is that the government sector is already choked. So the only way for us to revive our economy, say be boosty private individuals. Now entrepreneurs are also need to creating newma. How does the government do this? I was say abandon ensure say there will be low interest rate.
Okay.
There will be access to capital. There should be enabling environment where businesses are flourishing.
Okay.
We're also looking forward to seeing say there will be investment in agriculture. Or my way your maya say you air ferry, say a crime tools. If you wangara, you cry Jenny. Ghana, Ushi and Sugu baby, Ushi a friend saying, only we are in total, see Ushi baby,
yeah.
It is so sad. Say agriculture, which used to be our backbone, you see our happy. Agriculture is no more attractive to the youth. It's here, just abiding, she said, be go upon so. Now a boosty agriculture. And so, thirdly, we're also looking at stabilizing the currency. Because a chunk of our produce, though, we import them. If the exchange rate is not stabilized, for the time being, I think that it is hovering around 15.5 to 16, which is very high.
Okay.
I stabilize it here, but the rate is very high. Into a bino emfa and shishay budget and emfa shishay upon swap. A best stabilize now drop it the exchange rate no. Or my etimi, yes, you crack a friend is saying, will in a crack. Suit me before take if the exchange rate goes down, it will eventually assist the final consumer. Into a binding for in Shishay in Guapon. So we are looking forward to Shishay pragmatic solutions. Big Guapon swap a bit stabilize it the city. And I tell you, we're also looking at say a buying only key promises are or 24-hour economy and they say any feasible a year scrapping of the friend is a e-levy, a year betting tax. A buying them fancy shame go upon on scrap it. And we also praying say, and yes, all scrap it. Ewaha, no the abesha. Metisa abani person reintroduce you to a very fantastic policy. But we should leverage on technology.
Okay.
Okwa manani I mean call Euro baby I mean say unipa etwa yejiska. A digital uchema capture at the end of the month near the bella bro. So abani betimi reintroduce the tolling system, but on putting in strategies on leverage technology and cause unnecessary traffic because of the 1 city I'll pay at the toll. You can say wasting me time more than an hour. Tolling system no a delay power. So if Abani wants to reintroduce the tolling system, we are pleading say among fancy shengu akwanso. Now among leverage on technology. And at fourth, we are also looking at Sabino back cutting nuisance taxes. I think it's we have become too tax dependent as of mine. And we are overburdening the few people now Abino bit me allocating. Abino should employ innovative means. We should move, as Dr. Bemia said once a while ago, we should move from taxation to production. Am I overburdening the little with taxes? We should deploy innovative means, property taxes. We can employ other strategies a bit limited how much we overburden the businessman.
Okay.
And to your best this and many more. We are looking forward to seeing Abayano budgets in the back capture. and budget no so reflecting in the pockets of the citizenry. Me say a friend is saying on my foot stand for a friend is saying Dr. Akufo-Addo okokrom no need ready for no din komo about taking their input. I'm just believing say it's not just for the cameras. I just hope say their views will be encapsulated into the budget because a year small to medium scale for they are those who move the economy.
Sure.
In every country is the small to medium scale individuals. Bojo for mom to chalote, mom to watch, mom to kwadu, no movie the economy. It's best straight. So views now. Finance minister as solicitor no or they ebe my name say is just for the cameras.
Okay.
So we are praying that government will also cut down on its expenditure. President Mahama Shebo said obey use only 60 ministers. Fantastic. Very fantastic. But we also hearing say he's also making other appointments at the presidency.
Presidential staffers.
Yes, because we feel more omono they are at par with deputy ministers.
Sure.
Into your best rate. So if he's going with the 60 ministers, fantastic. But the money and finance abinkum NJ no san finance nifa NG baby.
Okay.
Abans won't cut it down on the expenditure.
All right.
Now we should grow beyond budget deficit. Budget deficit, whereby always no the expenditure outweigh the revenue.
Revenue no.
On the bois M1 inflation and stabilize.
Okay.
Into this and many more are what we are looking forward to seeing tomorrow.
All right. Okay, that was just by the introduction. I remember Fojo Echna the same subject matter. Okay. What are you expecting?
You know what that's it. Now the befa akwenye so na chia T4 and I heard for here the 2 TV now. Anopay I think said the that in the budget for 2025.
The first budget.
The first budget for President Mahama. Me know that where the camp Bobo biso so. Na the nipa nyina hwe animu no I think say in the constitution no kan article 36(5) wa a party say amayukobia no oba ban mu a we the manifesto ba but immediately say obaya ban no the manifesto does not become a party document now about a state policy, a state document. And it's obey budget to this is where all these policies to be drawn from.
Okay.
And this about and yes, sir, you can't say manifesto no quite sorry, and it's all mobile for us, attitude for any bino. Your mobile deals was 10,000, you know, okay, can be a cobble. A man board, there's also about 10,000, 10,000. A very for you, say. I don't see. I say I for an eye boy no. Boy, they say 10,000. But I'm just be can make a beauty.
Obi can be also coming
when you say Obi can work a beauty. So what I'm trying to say is say manifesto now NDC at the winning elections no. I must say busy and fine no problem. But the essay Obi who say so manifesto no mom keka no. That is what Ghanaians are anticipating in this current budget. I'm very reading. Proud to Umberry Niabana, I think, sir, in their first 120 days, Mahama Tihon Commission, Home Committee, Crumple, 120 days task force, then. What the Jumashe, Nipansa said Nipano, the Enshaye, and abandoned this with money, the Ashamasa more said Sadam, was at committees, and one was uncle for the Jumashamasano. Be sat to committee the Martins among his Sadiano. Na sa adwuma no adi hwan fa enti the first 120 days one of the promises that John Mahama demand say the the medical canon or ka say betting free e-levy your friend is saying COVID levy emissions levy obeyi sa no mani nyina we are still within the 120 days of President Mahama. We are expecting say this budget I be presenting with Chinano it should try to take all these things off. Because it's part of the promises. One of the promises was the mind was to say there will be no academic fees for first-year students. What you say? There is nothing that should say a promise in a because government could have given directive to all tertiary schools. Say tertiary schools, there is a body that controls all tertiary schools. The former deputy education minister, Tim Fojo, he was talking about it. Say. And I'm buying no what paper will be sa Obama and Colana Musico Motiano or the Bemon back and buy fan whatever. He would have consulted that body. Say school beyond for nipa ya employer ya form school all this period emra na ka budget we no aban no fa hiem say me promise say first year students am ko nyina me yi sa de na den every ho but the government as we speak now it has not been done. One of the indications and as projections are the minorities that making say this government is trying to raise a tax of 200 billion through taxes. MPP raised a friend is saying collected the taxes of about 152 billion, that is almost 150.9 billion over from first 2017 NDC tax on was around the 13% of GDP. And now Maham LPP buy within the 8 years you increase the tax index only by 4%. From 13% to 17% of GDP. Aban in his first year is increasing taxes by 20% of GDP. Just in his first year. That's what you're going to see. And some of the areas in Abana targeted within this first budget reading, one of them, a friend is saying, the mining sector, the finance sector, the communication sector. These are places that we're say Abana better touch on all these places.
Okay.
Now, by this way, the promises says one of the promises that the people say also about supporting women entrepreneurs and artisans. Already, we are in a situation where artisans are going through hell because of doing so, and nobody's talking about it. The INSW, I had to say, wow, no, back, I come more back, the teacher nation, won't mean complaining, and this is a Ghana for whom, Obi how that is sumu. Since Aban will be seen to be permanent, and that is the problem. And one of the challenges that education, energy sector are complaining about woefully in this time. And they say they need about $700 million to empower our energy sector. Send no money in a bed, in that sector. And clearly, they show say doom son the M1 year them you run because some of the things are sub US aid and not free US for honor. You're cutting off. Now President Mahama is charging the finance minister to cover that went up. Into the differences of budget, the taxes are yes, they can't all they can the MPPG no one. This government is going to raise about 48 billion revenue in new taxes. And these are the places the government is looking at: communications, internet, near forum or engaging bloggers and content creators. You are going to face that from tomorrow. We are going to increase tariffs on communications and internet and all these data issues. And going forward in this budget I don't think there is anything new we should be expecting this government to give us.
Okay.
Because you see if you're not now you have ban when committees are more as of now, this government at 17 committees. I will go over 17 committees are ban way. Oh yes. Committees are about we at
less than 3 months.
Less than 3 months. Committees are what it's an National Economic Dialogue Planning Committee. There were 7 members, chaired by Dr. Ishmael Yamson. This man is going about saying, and privatize all state institutions. That is known of the NDC. Privatize all state institutions. That is the first one. Technical Committee to Sanitize Mining Sector. There were 20 membership, headed by Professor Martin Otin Abebiu. Oral Committee and the Homomonitiam. Gold Board Technical Committee, about 21 members, headed by Sami Jamfi. Your National Education Committee, 8 members, headed by Professor George K.T. Oduro. Interagency Data Pricing Committee, 9 members. And Muna PURC for content creators, 120 days social contract tax for committee, tax for committee, 18 members, headed by the finance minister. Committee to explore ECG privatization options, 7 members, headed by Mr. Jabez Emisata. Committee to review recruitment process into the security service. It is a policy for, soldier for, immigration for, fire service for. one. About we have to committee say what they are trying to do is they are going to make sure that they're going to only siphon only NDC people into it.
You must scrutinize it. most of the doctors.
AGM be say I was a soldier for funny pa, sebi you. You near him before wha omotena board so a selection process. Police for funny pa you be. About we ebet committee on na ebe hwesa am recruitment no we am odmako come police for say we na ban hu so me fit it mum form. That is what this NDC government is doing. So we will end up that we are going to get police people, we are going to get military people who are party people. And this assembly will be near fast as you police from Kwan Kwe Bibia, over corner say not the NDC place are
about folding arms.
Over folding arms.
The drew on as ice
calendar. Your cousin Monko MP before so area. You have bro maybe the brother. I'm a man because I'm at Yawam with you because they are buying a banner fight. That is what they're doing. The Agyapong finance minister fee. The way I'm not threatening a man for the way I detain a man for under a friend is saying NIB issues here because we committee to probe Azul load control program. Say Casa Cassia nam a council airquay airben, you know, Yatung committee, I'm one as I so road kind of say ministry or transport and all these people
roads and highways
infrastructures you appointed road minister under the ministry and under highway we no say informing president Mahama at who committee say mo say you fan of Ghana Benin all the foreign countries are Azul load we ya who committee no omate committee to avert looming power crisis adia mo whole campaign I say mo di doom so, but I say doom so ni ho. Mo energy ministry ho. You have all the sectors, the players in the energy sector. Once I got to committee say, yes, susu say doom so. Mo amoti wo, mo say mo susu say doom so beba. Ye te ho committee be sad no so. A committee to set up to refine 24-hour economy implementation strategy for voter region by the voter regional minister. Voter regional minister now has sat in the committee head by 6 people. Committee to investigate the uncleared containers produced by ECG and left at the port. What you hear? You see ECG for containers biaba. Abana 2 committees, young head the current year containers na Kagu port. Is this not a government directive that can be done even at cabinet? Do we need to form a committee on this? Your committee to revive Kumawood. Last week, and our Central Regional Minister, 17 people, they are all NDC pro people. Who be some of them? Multi committees here, they better revive Kumawood. No, more for only pro NDC movie actors and producers. No more man can say we are more for man on dying. One I'm better national my discussion. And the funny thing is that Nipa a trend way in social media platform, content creators anyway. They are not part of that. And the Ghana will be on you say. Nipa ye media we know omoji hini ene ekọ from krano Akabeniza Sadiwi onka hu bi Ajaku onka hu bi Lewin onka hu bi. It is there, the numbers of the people are there. Nana Brown enka hu bi.
Wow,
how can you do this?
Okay,
but my form say some you mo amoye mo amo party chidon ni adon mo na form and the muzo so na prapre be sa ba go be do hokra yan san form.
I don't know, Kramati say, Sikabia Bano Moko.
And I'm because a woman say, you come only for 4 years. There is nothing after the 4 years for NDC. They know, Entina, Mahama committees, or appointed people, and the asset now, I didn't come a young Kanku do babyano, or Marty Constitutional Review Committee, now headed by Professor H. Kwasi Prempe. And no man can necessarily be these are things NDC is doing. All these things, increase government budget on appointments.
Okay.
And it's going to affect the economy. They say, Nipa Hedi said, or Konobaba 1 CD, the Media campaign. And the budget you are coming, say, a Bambe Shama, Konobaba 1 CD. Mom ye say free SHS no also baby review I improve free SHS all the fund be beto wa ababo free SHS ho bra ye nya hya ase mpo no ye taxi awofo no passe dem de to ha no ye taxi awofo on free SHS say aban kro nya sika to A4 sheet and na awofo ntie o aban A4 sheet mu nya sika to na BEC for they paid almost 650 Ghana cedis for mu BEC registration and printing fees mock exams. Na sabio yesi ati yi o my refree the NDC MPP ban be ma over the 8-year period no awofo bi okra sabio ontimi providing them with 3 square meals. These were the people on the street demonstrating say free SHS nenye.
Okay, your friend Fanusi nti mamemra aye unia odame ho na be saba ho yenhwe wo do ye dwadi ni o hwese ne nyoma ekwa kane dundum ene se ne nyoma akwa ani da so bi wo ho se in Fina and Bessono, Nabia, yes, MPP, and any Tiabao bit me.
Unia, but I was it. And that's what dear. Send that's what bar. You see, I grow better if you're not pa. A energy crisis, one of the critical issues are affecting businesses. When you don't have a stabilized electricity, your cost of production goes up. What you say? So, do so ha, ubeto generator. Untimikra and forecast for the next, let's say, 1 week. Now, of course, even if there's doom so crop, there should be a planned, a friend is saying, timetable, send before bedding, maybe put 2 things in place. And you know, say, if the government doesn't put in corrective measures, of course, it all starts with leadership. So, who need committed leader? Our when is what you our cannot correct to say on our canna. A be harding. Then that's what the first point of call a leadership.
Okay.
A committed leader, a pragmatic leader, an impartial leader. Leader say okasa ipu. Leader or example for followers to emulate.
Okay.
Leader or incorruptible. And aside the leadership, you also have you hear what you call a renewed citizenry. A member timemu for almost all my dream you say almost betu omo ache. You know, in Ghana, for instance, most of the citizenry, no, you need odo MI. How we go by government businesses now, what they compare private sector, a different. Obi ya benjuma, as if you say, and you be adia and fan home. It is a so bad dia. I was seeing a leader who has vision, who has the committed values to change affairs of this nation. As of now, 68 years after independence, we are still battling with energy crisis. And you're so sad. You're so sad. You're so sad. Oh my, Anka, we are not supposed to lack anything. You will be Ghana, hey? Sanka Arabs, no, in the Umaya. And can be sure, Sanka, they will take over, and even the Chinese, if they've gotten this, our climate, our weather resources, and everything, and I'm sure Ghana will be the richest nation in the world. But look at where we are now. MPP4 say, a friend is saying, energy crisis, no, it's all about financial issues. What is the government doing? And she said, Ben, we are praying, he said, this budget will encapsulate that. Say, you bet me stabilizing our energy sector for us to even get some to even export to the next level. Secondly, saying that's what about I will say economic indicators, no, as I keep saying, like the exchange rate, I will say it's stabilized. I will say taxes, no, a year reduce the barest minimum. I will say widen the tax net. Now the rate should be moderate for everybody to pay. So what I say, the government should also institute measures about widen the tax net. Over. I keep saying it because Ghana, no, it's only the few that they can trace, no. You go so overbear them, and it's not helping. And the secondly, there's what I was economic indicators, no. Yes, so pragmatic and feasible. Private sector, I keep saying that the private sector is the engine of economic growth. And so, you stabilize your CD, your exchange rate, and yeah, they say if it doesn't come to a very good level, a be harding. It's your best straight. So, Abani show the real commitment. Now we are outside the you need campaign move and it's for you campaigned a lot. Say a member de nkoyi. See the power national. Yes, we are no more campaigning. You should get back to work. Some of me, for instance, I don't wish President Mahama bad. But I want him to succeed. Okay. Me a politician. I am a businessman and I'm a technocrat. Yeah. I follow a course I this a bebo mine. That is why you've thrown out with me honorable Ken. I am not a biased politician. Say no credit that why the better. So we are wishing President Mahama well. Into don't find she part in go upon so. You was a campaign mode in your free moon. Mon find she part go upon so a beboa the ordinary Ghanaian. Mumma business in booming. Electricity infrastructure, we're investing in them. Let us see you work. Stop the complaints. MPP is no more in power. You know, also minor youth and you're confident. Look at how people are traveling all over. And for travel, call Dubai, and they look at the kind of job, menial jobs out here. Wow, so we have a lot of resources. If you're on a booking video recently, I think so, Voter region, Echo Spy, and he was complaining, he said, I say Ghanaians say only nyina sebe enfata.
Yeah. Security packaging.
Which is very pathetic.
Yeah.
Me say me manage Ghana hopa and we believe we those who support Ken a business sector we believe that we can make it in Ghana.
Yeah.
Because honorable Ken you can you know we're making it in Ghana. It's best rabai mon fan hye pa engu apon so. You want share why I was say aban na the external factors no. Me individual I can't control the interest rate. I cannot control access to capital. I cannot control the inflation rate. Until they also buy ni yeno, omonye. Na yen so we should play our role. We should also change our attitude. Ghanaian attitude is the Ghanaian businessman's attitude is very bad. Let's change our attitude towards work.
Okay.
Let's be serious. Ni yen kano kre. Honorable PAD honesty is one of his thematic areas. Pa yen kano kre. Na yen nyina yen moa no man no entumpon.
Nidere Abraham Odame Kwesi Apia, chairman for business for Ken, and Otene Kasase, my member when you are for Joe na same subject matter on Kahu Bibi. Mamintiu.
Okay, I say Odame won some nina so. Now I say sabio upon say Obama John this a draw no I did. What can you so? I need a so a fat ever part John Dramani Mamma and Mamma was dear. Sabu, yes, so what to say, Nipa Minu Konobis, I said, now no didn't see into your hand performance as a president, as government, NDC government over the years.
Okay.
Then, oversaw my room, not be sana say, and then you hear anymore. You back of head your way and Dadano, they are projecting what lies ahead. Economy, yeah, woman is here, you know. NDC is going about it. NDC, my almost say, you better pass some back, could be a car. Now, 2 years, who did this? I'm say a criminally managed economy. And then, Obia said, you, Yamon Fanchame, Tibon Kosubia, and Danano. As more made the economy criminal, and a do biano, Ubisans at Diana. What constitutes that criminality of economic management? The person cannot even explain, not even from their head. This is almost 24-hour economy year from flag bearer John Mahama, ABC, Mr. Sudin Ketia, so bad down. Nobody, we could not have a single tone of definition of 24-hour economy, even until today. Okofa, Omokra that planning committee of 24 implementation control of 24-hour economy said there. All of them, she will be a room said they should each one of them explain the concept of 24-hour economy. All of them are going to, a friend is saying, give different opinions and different ideas.
Okay.
You heard the economy as we MPP left it in 2024 year. I say a bad, it means dana. Sa economy no. Sabio and the parents he can say munku to your PTA news and the parents he can say munku to your A4 sheet news. And the parents he can say munku to BC fees registration fees. That is economy. Our for ne sabio Ghana 14 as you catch up say it has been managed so poorly say.
aban ni trim ni pe transport salete na mo ntena se na mu hu se ya fa nipa ba nti mu bisa mo se over our period 4 years e ba aban mu no ye mfa nipa da say we feel said there's a problem with a nipa ya form the first thing you need to do that was done by the MPP government in 2017 suspend the appointments.
Okay.
And your revocation, suspend them. After suspension, all the audits you need to do, you do them. Now you revoke the appointment. Ni pa Kenyans are some too assume you have never say, yeah, ne kan grass workers who are nyanri. I feel no teacher ni be a foul biano, foul documents, a call a friend is saying. Ghana education say John Mahama say oba betwa license exams mu documents are here say before be adwuma you are requesting say yes for license exams in ka ho. What are you trying to tell the people?
Okay.
What was say license exams no odo oba betwam ya fa nipa wa adwuma o me the license papers certificate echo part of the documents e form adwuma no wo say why fa adwuma ya fa kwambone so na fa bi mu fine enka wo ba wo say license kwa na betwam ti wo kura would you cry 1%? Because there are a lot of people who do that. They couldn't even apply for government job because 1% license exams. Now, what's happening off? Sending a be a document, Uncle Ghana Education Service unit and our region beyond and they verified sign the panel hope. This morning, there is no single weekend about way back from the 1st of from the 7th December, there is no single weekend in Nipadi Ukrumha. Every day, and nobody be out to from PMC. Every day, yini padi. Enti, a mambunu na wagana hana more politicized bibiana. Budi ache. Nti moji say, nipa ye yo madi. Into NDC, omu free NDC abusuyamu. Won't we get a single person from NDC? Nipa teacher for bebre ye yo madi. Ye nya NDC for ewo. Sa these numbers ni. Enti going into this, your friend said, they are to force an area or it's not like they don't do it all. MPP has been doing it every year. Say, but they do it even 1 month. So, by way, I want to share. Probably say he is giving hope to the business community of this country. And ka budget we know. Your trade unions, your shippers authority, this shippers association. What do you need to do? Even so, by me say, meet all these people, let them churn out or more grievances, or more issues, or more. Then you deal with all these. Because. Because Abanwe he will meet this group of people. Then yes, work with Makola camera there to so out there the camera to. It is a practice that everybody is doing it every day.
Okay.
And it is happening. So say ye party, even say ye as I say budget impono. You should tell the Ghanaian youth that there is no hope.
Okay.
Say ye funny Akando, no, Felix. You say, Abanwe and I just obey Nipedia now. People if you fear even in December, says Shaman, or say, among your man is obeying Nipedimum, but a medical and Nipe for Mura by Jumuno. You better to so this is among winning about you know. A 2 year gun about necessary when it does say this baby be a man Abrosam and I and you're correct. All right. You have promised a woman's bank. Yeah, we say, yes, she says a woman's bank, you know, they will do something about it. There is something you touch on this morning. Or there be other issues we will touch on this.
All right. Okay. Odame on mebuno ye pamomu adwumam.
Yeah. I think it baffles my imagination. The question I would like to ask is on what basis are we revoking the appointments?
Okay.
Is it that the government is suspecting say only a MPP4 and I said they are unqualified? I need to understand this. You know, why and that's a microphone about. Oh, why? I remember a continuum. And a Ghanaian is a Ghanaian. It's a employee be even on the 7th of January before a best president in. Not a qualifier. Why must his application be revoked? That is my question. If somebody has undergone through the necessary processes, now I employ the person based on merit. I didn't know what's a bias sentino. You're revoking Pakon appointment. This is a government, a promise 24-hour economy because Ojidi say a bedding, a big creative employment. Now I think 331 and say 133 whatever. It's a 133 311. Now say I buy an employee with that. I don't know what like it doesn't make sense to me. So Ms. Rabine say if these people were employed based on the necessary procedures I laid down, and if they qualify, please, you cannot revoke the appointment.
Okay.
A Ghanaian is a Ghanaian. your best say MPP for ye bia or no interest say it is right for NDC to
there is no
that is the argument they are making. Say MP for Bamu ye bi. You know, Ghana first.
Okay.
Sebi MPP for nipa NDC for nipa. The best rabine says I go for na yet 10 minutes. I think he's challenging the math. I think he's in the right direction. Yeah, it's the best abine. Say a friend is saying honeymoon period don't so it is over. You see, I'm not presenting budget. Also, without can be BIC and present a budget. Because, you know, after Tinano, President John Mahama, honeymoon is over. Yeah, Bania be scrutinized. Where you do well, we will praise you. Where it doesn't go well too, we will give it to you. It's your best remo. It is time for you to work. For or China, you have all your ministers vetted.
Yeah.
And then your budget too is going to be read tomorrow. Until Nkosi say week ni be ndi ana say kwata kra no. Next 2 weeks na budget ni approve say any day yo. Na ye be start ni ya mark mo. Pepe. E wo say o man no etumpon.
All right.
Oni amede be sia.
Nana Mashanti said I would like to join the business for Ken.
All right.
Okay. Alex Frimpong so the name aba. Upon Kofi says watching you live from Ranan Fish Feed Company Limited, Pram. God bless you more, guys. Or say, nice topic. We need the honorable. We need this. This is the topic that you are discussing. Honorable Ken, we need you. I miss you. Or say, your guys are making my point, and in fact, this is intellectual discourse on the Dialogue Mondays episode. Great discussion. Kudos to your guys. All right, and then come on, ABC, but my 30 seconds. Okay. Yeah, number now from membership we need to gather.
I think so. One of the new super review topics I'm discussing this morning has to do with the education minister who appealed to an Asian website or see Islamic University, Islamic Medical University, Northern Part. This is what I want to say. Now, the construction of Hajj Village.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think, and I want to be sincere and very objective with the Muslim Ummah in this country say, this is not what they need at this particular time.
The Hajj Village.
Hajj Village.
Okay.
We know Kramoform here, Sapugan Pay. Hajj Village in India, Kramofu here at this present time.
Okay.
I have lived it around most of the big Zongo communities. Atebubu, which is one of the biggest Zongo communities in West Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, the population, we are more, from more. I went to school at Tafunshi as a Konfanoche, with primary school, Mosizongo, Minim Sawaba, Minim Alaba, all these places. See all these Zongo communities.
And the challenges
in these communities are betting close to $400 million to put up a Hajj village. Are we not getting people from the Muslim community to tell government, say, me, the first thing I was thinking, say, Sabio, say, or a criminal papa, it is haram, say, be my for home. But Mumisa Monsa, my hospitals are, doctors, been a home. I would want to say, I can almost say, this share. Hajj village, you know, Monchara Ban say, young fancy women hospitals in Ghana here.
For your topic, we next week we didn't come because Sika, they call cathedral, and Sika, they call Hajj village. Next week we didn't come.
Yeah,
no problem. Yes, because Sika met it in Anoshi.
Next time you go say Hajj village, you better swimming pool. No, we are Hajj there. At Taraben on local down because Kramoni Kra Habasabu, I say haram. It's yes, swimming pool, man. I come and I so called swimming pool, Janaza Modi Jalabiano, and a better swimming pool, Jare. These are some of the things, as some you kind of very interesting. One last thing. Last week, may appeal, but I think I'm a 10 pesos or so.
Okay.
Let me take my time and make the appeal. Senny West, Pro East. Atebubu Amantin MP. This members of parliament. So those seats, the only time MPP are winning, Honorable Makohin or winning from 2016 to 2020.
Okay.
All those places MPP winning seat or ho.
Okay.
A kwanya sabi fresh security for they will tell you Ghana ha kwanya nipa this just kese power so as akwan because kajeji yakofa fish or ho. Yeji yakofa fish or ho. Na krono koso was akwan to the standard your board drivers to omo krono dey nyase sabi yeji na majeji music a repu ma dem omo from wodi o. Your board to ankasa last year nipa 6 e wo kwan so.
Okay.
These 3 MPs, I'm appealing to you, say, Nipe wa Atebubu Amantin, address Chetuma nyina ka ho bi. What they are telling you people, say, go and see the president. Say, anya she, mumma the security on these roads from Atebubu, Eko Yeji, from Atebubu, Eko Kajeji for Kwame Danso Kwani nyina no. Kwame Danso omo to oboma NDC from 1982 be pem ne omo kwan be pem ne it is only MPP time penny be sa kwan mo.
All right.
Sabio mon to na mo se de be ya security o sa kwan be ye na se ni ma no ko ha ene ma economic activities e what these areas e koso.
All right.
Etimo di hu hye nipa mo sa kwan so a emwa na emwa mo manfo mo ho. Me dem ase.
Na memra odame ho.
Yeah, me said obi so
or join mu ya. Yeah, obetu ya. Why not?
Antipacho say opeso join business executive for Ken members up. Obetimi afre on 054 106
okay
2168
okay
054 106 2168 yesre mo yehia dompa because afeni enya yankasa ye de we need a businessman to be the president of Ghana a non-partisan me pacho enya MPP fuku nti say e say MPP ku dia forget it a non-partisan the first time you see you will make a businessman a president of Ghana in Honorable Ken.
Okay.
It's a bombra. Now you form a very formidable force. Now you rally behind Honorable Ken. Kwame Akompreko Agyapong.
Okay.
You did say on the beboa near do Kena. Watch assassin so.
Phenomenon is at 2
054 106 2168 054 106 2168.
All right. Okay, and how many meetings?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you be monthly programs.
Yes.
Even you can come and capture
sure.
it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you better gather businessmen and all these people. Then we
will
also
be
training
so.
other, yeah.
Okay.
You better call campuses.
You
know, make share. You better organize because now honorable crabana.
All right. So, in common here, we Mary Noeli Beauty Academy for and Subo Echidomo Party. Open admission to make nekoje admission form and run down screen so no 0209 201365 omo pedicure manicure barbering platform with the obo number obenya course anu aso be hye enti mame na entire production team na me fa birthday wish in twam happy birthday enko ema obibia odi wa wodane if you are celebrating your birthday happy birthday come out but happy birthday to Mr. William Kisi of Dansoman. Mr. William Kisi of Dansoman. May God continue to guide and protect you. We love you, Daddy. From Abna Kisi of Worcester. Okay. Worcester, Massachusetts. Okay. Hey, enjoy that. And your children. Okay. And your children. And okay. Me hundi opeso cheni na. Enti openi Kisi. Umane ratio with the Yame Maukatinte, Utim say, Ulmai, do sa stage, and say Sakura and Kwana Abemo because nature say any in a draw. And Timami Fancy, Medamase, Meda Fojo Shadraka said, Mada, chairman for business executive for Ken, Abraham Odame Kwesi Apia Obo, Kobasia, or resume Juma, Tinesu Kebesa Shebu. Our same platform. We need a war here and tribute here. Entire production queue. A better moon say, Mobuama Medina. Up next, a national agenda.